At MeatEater, one of the most common questions we get is how to gut a deer. This example we have laying right here is a Coues deer buck, desert whitetail. The fundamentals, what I'm showing you right now about gutting, are standard for all horned and antlered game. You can gut it the way I'm gonna show you if you're gonna pack the whole thing out in pieces. You gut it this way if you're just gonna drag it across a 40-acre field to your truck. Learn these rules and then break them all you want to save time later on to do little tricks you learned about on the internet. First step here, let me cut around the anus, and this helps us to have a clean job where everything's gonna come out in one piece. So go all the way around. You see the depth I'm going here. Come down both sides. We cut in there a ways and free up the cone, like so. Next step, I'm gonna run this like this, just cutting through hide, not cutting in the muscle. In many states, you have to leave evidence of sex naturally attached to the carcass. So notice that we're gonna go up the side of the scrotum. We're gonna leave the scrotum on here and not discard it while we gut. Now I'm cutting down. Here's the urethra. Cut a little bit into the meat here, down to the bone, and that right there is your pelvis. So I've exposed the pelvis bone on one side. Now I'm gonna come on the other side of this pipe right here, down again through the pelvis. And in my hand now is the ridge of the pelvis on each side. If you cut this, if you open this up, you're gonna spill urine. But I'll peel it back a little ways. I'm gonna sever it up here. So here we have the anus, the lower intestine, everything freed up, the ridge of the pelvis, and the bone exposed on each side. I'm gonna jump up here, and I'm gonna cut through the hide and just join up to my lower incision. Here I'm only going through the hide. If you feel here, I'm on hard sternum. If I run my finger down, that sternum ends right there. At that point, if you're not careful on your knife work, you can puncture the stomach. Here, you're protected by bone, so you don't need to be gentle. I can just go like this, where I got a protection of bone. Now I'm at the end of the sternum. Just very carefully lift the hide up and cut just through hide, leaving the abdominal lining intact. The thing to keep in mind when you're making these incisions we've been working on, if you notice, I'm always going up. So up through like this. And the reason is, if I was to take my knife and cut down, what I'm gonna do is cut